Ladies and gentlemen, I don't usually do 3 takes of one video, but the first one because I'm using a different speaker and I haven't used the speaker before with this software, so I had to check it. The second one, I was doing the video on this young lady. She joined our lawsuit, ladies and gentlemen. Her name is Maureen Zink Delaney. Maureen, she works for this law firm. They're a debt collector. A law firm that's a debt collector. That's all they do is collect debts. Ladies and gentlemen, they represent the banks. One of our clients recognized Maureen. He's a longtime client. He says, hey, what the? How is she part of the $400 billion lawsuit? Ladies and gentlemen, how is Maureen, who is a defendant, because she's part of the bank's law firms that they use, she's part of the defense team. She's the one that has caused damage to the clients. How is she being part of the lawsuit? Now, Maureen is not stupid. She's an attorney. That means she's a learned person. Go look up the word learned. Maureen is a learned person. Hold on now. We're not going to stop there. Not only is Maureen a learned person, even if she was a paralegal, doesn't matter. She works for this law firm, was a defendant. Now, I want y'all to pay attention. Maureen should have known better. Maureen should have known whom she was with. Maureen's got a whole crew. It's just me. I'm going after Maureen if she doesn't remove herself from this. I've given her an opportunity. She hasn't until the 31st to remove herself from this matter. I don't care what the court does now, because now I can prove conspiracy. See, Maureen is interfering with our right to access the court, our right to petition the court for redress of grievances. Maureen is interfering with a federal lawsuit. Oh, but hold on now. Maureen, because she's part of the defense and she decided to do what she's doing, interfering with the lawsuit, Maureen is now involved in an ongoing conspiracy. Maureen doesn't understand RICO and wire fraud because she did it electronically, ladies and gentlemen. That's Maureen. Shh, hold on now. Pay attention. Maureen. Hold on. Let me do something. I want to find out about Maureen. Yeah, we can do this one. Up and back up. We can do this one. I keep telling people that these attorneys watch my videos. Oh, the only way you can find out about the lawsuit is through the videos. It's not advertised anyplace else. Maureen Delaney. Look at that. That's her right there. Carlisle Law. Maureen Delaney. Look at that. How in the world could Maureen Delaney be part of our lawsuit? She's got a pretty good smile, doesn't she? What is she doing joining our lawsuit? Maureen. She's a lawyer in Cleveland. What is a lawyer who works for the banks? She's been licensed for 16 years. What is she doing joining our lawsuit? I think Maureen, an Esquire, is purposely trying to sabotage our complaint. Maureen! Isn't that interesting, ladies and gentlemen, that Maureen, I'm saying Marine, like military, Maureen would literally do something that stupid. What is Maureen thinking? I've noticed her name, literally. I didn't know who she was, because there is over 1,000 people who joined the lawsuit already. Maureen wants to play. I gave her until the 31st of this month to remove her name. She can keep it there if she wants. Conspiracy, racketeering, fraud, and attempt to defraud. Maureen, interfering with constitutionally secured rights. Maureen doesn't understand. Ladies and gentlemen, the law says that we have the right of self-governance. The law. This is a law. No court gets to have any jurisdiction over this. Pay attention. Some of you guys may not understand why this is so important. Pay attention. Joint resolution authorizing the President of the United States of America to proclaim I am an American Citizenship Day. And they've done it every year since. This is 2/3 government. The president signed this act, ladies and gentlemen. The courts have no say-so over your rights under this act. This is the law. That's why I highlighted it for all of you. They don't get to say somebody's a sovereign citizen, a threat to the nation's security. The police don't get to say it. Nobody gets to say it. Why? Because it's the law. They cannot call an American citizen a criminal, not without due process of law. And they've been doing it and violating the rights of these so-called sovereign citizens. Congress is the one who identified them as sovereign citizens. Their official title is American citizens. Pay attention. And they have their right of self-governance after attaining the age of the majority. You don't have to do nothing special to attain the age of the majority. Woosah. Sorry, Maureen decided to piss me off. I don't know what she was thinking that nobody would notice her. So she was going to say, well, I have a mortgage too. No, Maureen, you don't get to say that. We don't trust you, Maureen, because you were not up front from the very beginning. See, other people have asked, well, this is my situation. Can I join? So, ladies and gentlemen, the $400 billion lawsuit. Maureen and others, the other attorneys who are looking into this, they're going to do their best. Remember, we didn't name Maureen and the company she works for. They were sub-companies. They were added as defendants from a defendants list of 150. One of the banks that Maureen is an attorney for is on that list. Well, actually, several companies that she has represented is on that list. There's a conflict of interest. There's been a conflict of interest. Maureen knew that. Maureen did not join this because she has a mortgage. Maureen joined this because she was trying to get an angle so she could look for some information, so they could do an investigation, look for information, bring up some dirt. You know what I'm saying? You know, all the little scoping out of the house the other attorneys were doing, sending their investigators around my property. That's what Maureen was interested in. Ladies and gentlemen, anything hidden will come uncovered. Maureen, it's cold in Cleveland this time of year. You need to get you some more blankets, a couple of more quilts, a little bit of cement. You need to do something because you like that king. You ain't got no clothes on, woman. Just sitting up there, just exposed in front of everybody else. You keep with me. That's right. We had to bleep that one out. And I will have all of these people call you and ask you, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? I will have them call you every single day of the week, Maureen. Not to cause you any problems, just to ask you questions, because you're part of the prosecution. You're part of the plaintiffs. You're part of the petitioners' class action. So, like Bobby and Whitney, we got something in common. Maureen, remove yourself from this suit and remove yourself from this case and your law firm. Maureen, you just did that to yourself. This is the only warning you're going to get, Maureen. I don't play games, Maureen. I don't play games. You want to play games. I left her a message today. Maureen is an attorney. And her information, want to make sure everybody understands, because we don't want nobody telling us that we're revealing private information. Her information is online. The law firm she works for is online. Carlisle Law. Uh-oh. They don't like the, of course, I'm not asking to be private. Just take me to their stupid little website. Piece of junk website. Cornell Law. Ladies and gentlemen, this is these people. There she is right there. Let's pull this down. Maureen, no private information. She is public. U.S. District Court in the Northern District of Ohio. Ohio Supreme Court. Member of the Ohio State Bar. Maureen, we'll be filing a complaint against you with the bar. And if they don't do anything, we'll file a complaint against the bar. See, she does mortgage foreclosures throughout Ohio. Okay, certificate foreclosure cases, tax certificate foreclosure cases. That's Maureen. So she's part of the defense. And she signed up for the $400 billion defrauded. Do you see the conflict of interest? She just sued the company she worked for. How and what the? Okay. And she did that with the permission of all of these other people who work for the same company. That's what Maureen did, ladies and gentlemen. She's an attorney. Oh, I didn't look up who she was. When I looked it up, the telephone number, let's see, 7200. Let's see if that's the same number for Maureen that I had down. Let's make sure. 7200. Imagine that. Well, look at that. Chargren Boulevard. Let's see if that's the address. Where are we at? Chargren? No, that's Kentucky. That's Indiana. That's Cleveland. Chargren Boulevard. Imagine, man, what are the chances, Maureen? So she, conflict of interest, is suing her employer, her parties that she has a contract with, that she's legally obligated to defend. But she was legally obligated to tell us of the conflict of interest. You guys understand that, don't you? Do you understand the legality there? That she was legally obligated to tell her of the conflict of interest. She's an attorney. She's learned. Let's find out what learned means. Wake up. Definition of hyphen learned question mark. Stop listening.
Learned.
A person having much knowledge acquired by study. A learned, generous, or notoriously absent-minded man. I think she's absent-minded, ladies and gentlemen. Showing, requiring, or characterized by learning, scholarly. That's why she's an esquire, because she's learned, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Show a profound knowledge of some kind, highly educated. Okay, so she's learned, because lawyers are required to know the law. Hold on now. They're students of the law. They're learned. Wake up. Admission. Stop listening. The verb form of the word admission, which has multiple meanings. The act of accepting. They're admitted to practice law. That's what admission means in this context. The act of allowing to enter. Entrance granted by permission. They are admissioned to practice law. You'll hear them say that about themselves from time to time. It's a legalese term. They've been admitted to the bar. That's this learned person. And she wants to play games with somebody who even understands those simple words that you won't hear too many people talking about. Okay, there's an attorney whose last name is Learned, and he wants people to believe that that's his family name. He's an attorney, his last name is Learned, and he wants people to believe that Learned is a family name. Ladies and gentlemen, Learned is a legalese name. Admission, a legalese name or legal terminology. Maureen. Why would she do that, ladies and gentlemen? Why would she think that out of all the people on this planet that she was on a level comparable? I don't understand it. So I will let you guys, do not call the woman. Do not call her. Do not call the office asking. Don't do it. What we will do is we will give her until the 31st. And then we'll introduce Miss Maureen to the petitioners wanting to know why she did what she did. And then her law firm. Because I'm not going to put any petition in the court letting them know what she did. She's going to do that. She has until the 31st to notify the court of her withdrawing from the case. Now, hold on now. Let me make sure y'all understand. She can't file the petition in the court because now she'll be admitting her unlawful conduct. She will be, pay attention, answering the complaint on behalf of her client. That garden tool is in a catch-22 situation. So either way, I'm going after her bond. Maureen, go ahead and re-listen to what I just said and tell me if I don't know what I'm doing. Tell me if you thought you were playing with a child. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me explain to you what's going on. I gave Maureen until the 31st to remove herself from this case. I told her I'm going after her bond and the bond of her law firm. I'm filing complaints, and so are all of you. Every last one of you. We're going to put together a complaint against Maureen and her law firm's bond. Let's see if any of you or your attorneys can be licensed to practice law anymore when you have that many complaints against your bond. Maureen, I don't know why you people thought you could play with me. I don't play games. Maureen. Now, by having people file complaints against their bond and having all these people file complaints against each one of those attorneys that work for that law firm, because this is a conspiracy, and we filed a complaint, and it's a legitimate complaint. When we file our complaints with the bar against their bond, we'll also file it with the Supreme Court against her bond and against her license. It's not a license, okay? It's just a card. Now, whew, Lord have mercy. Oh, no. I'm just coming up with this right now. See, 2 complaints against the bond and no more bond. Bye-bye. But we will be filing a complaint against her bond. Like I said, we'll be doing a video next telling you guys how to join the suit. You are free to join the suit if you have a student loan, home loan, auto loan, agricultural loan. We'll show you the different kind of loans that makes you eligible for the $400 billion lawsuit. Okay? We'll explain why you would want to be a part of something like that. Maureen, she's listening to this video, I'm positively certain. She's going to be a fan of mine from now on. I promise you. Because she's going to wonder if I'm talking about her again. I have nothing to say about that woman. What I am offended by is that she thought she could play games like that. Thought it was that easy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I got the video to do on a $400 billion lawsuit. Lord have mercy. Why would they do this? And she did it with the approval of her law firm. Because Maureen could not have done this without the approval of her law firm. Why? Because she's not a senior partner. So Maureen, all of them got together and told her to see what she could find out. Well, guess what? She done around and found out. Gotta go. Y'all have a good day. FAFO'ed, fee, fi, FAFO'ed, fee, fi, FAFO'ed, thumb. Maureen, goodbye.